லோகநாயகியின் மைந்தன், உலகையே ஆள வந்த நித்யானந்தன் காவியமா ஆக்கிட்டாரு. அப்படியா? 7 கடல் தாண்டி ராசாவா வந்துட்டாரு. எல்லோருக்கும் ஊருதான் கண்டு வைக்கும், இவருக்கு தான் உலகமே கண்டு வைக்கும். சுத்தி போடுங்கடி. வருகிற நாள் எல்லாம் வளமாக வாழணும், இருக்கிற நாள் எல்லாம் நமக்காக மாத்தணும். அதுக்கு இப்போது நாம் என்ன செய்யணும்? நித்யானந்தரின் சொல் கேட்டு நடக்கணும். மனிதராய் பிறந்த நம்ம எல்லாம் காக்கத்தான் கைலாசா என்னும் புது உலக கொடுத்துட்டான். வந்திருக்கா மனித ரூபா இருக்கா. தர்மம் என்னும் தேரிலேறி ஞானம் என்னும் போரில் வென்றா மனித குலம் மீட்டெடுத்தா நம்ம எல்லாம் காத்தவங்க. வந்துருச்சு கைலாசம்தான், தந்துருச்சு சிவவாசம்தான். வந்துருச்சு கைலாசம்தான், நமக்கு தந்துருச்சு சிவவாசம்தான். வந்துருச்சு கைலாசம்தான், தந்துருச்சு சிவவாசம்தான். வந்துருச்சு கைலாசம்தான், நமக்கு தந்துருச்சு சிவவாசம்தான். சைவங்களாய் உலகை மாற்றிடணும், சக உயிரிடமும் உரையாடிடணும். 3ஆம் கண்ணை திறக்க கட்டிடணும், பூலோக ஈசன் போல் வாழ்ந்திடணும். இதுதானே சொன்னாரு நம் நித்யானந்தா, கைலாசா மட்டும்தான் நமக்கான சொந்தம். இதுதானே சொன்னாரு நம் நித்யானந்தா, கைலாசா மட்டும்தான் நமக்கான சொந்தம். மனித குலம் நம்ம எல்லாம்
Nithyanandotsavam, the celebration of the 45th Jayanti, that is the 45th anniversary of the happening of the Avatar, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Nijavatara, the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva, who has descended to give superconscious breakthrough to humanity. Nithyanandotsavam is being celebrated all over Kailasa, the first nation for all Hindus. Today, the Utsava Vigraha of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, graces us in the Leela Alankaram of Guru Murti, the Supreme Pontiff, as the reviver of our Peetham. As today, we celebrate the anniversary of the grand inauguration of the most sacred Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetham, which is the seat of Paramashiva in the form of Kalpa Vriksha, the wish-fulfilling banyan tree, around which the world's largest golden temple for Paramashiva, the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam, is getting built. As a young boy, the Supreme Pontiff had a banyan tree in the Arunachaleshwara temple. Whole day he would be sitting there. That tree was his hiding place. After the Supreme Pontiff started his avataric mission, he had a vision of a banyan tree around which a huge international monastery would be built. After this, the Supreme Pontiff started searching for that banyan tree in various places. Finally, with the help of one of his gurus, Sri Tiruchi Swamigal, the Supreme Pontiff found the sacred banyan tree here in Biddi, near Bengaluru, and started reviving the Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetham. The tree at the Arunachaleshwara temple and the tree here in Adi Kailasa both were planted by the Supreme Pontiff in a past life when he was Arunagiri Yogeshwara, Paramashiva himself in physical form. Also, in another previous birth, the Supreme Pontiff had lived having two bodies at a time, just like Shiva and Shakti. Both bodies were physically separate, but did not have two individual identities. One identity having two bodies, both grew up simultaneously. Both have their samadhi or their final resting place under this same Kalpavriksha in Adi Kailasa. This is the very place where Paramashiva revealed the science of Vedas and Agamas to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, Devi Sita, and Sri Lakshmana, along with the Saptarishis. Centuries ago, there was a huge temple of Paramashiva here in this very place, spread across 200 acres. That temple was unfortunately destroyed, but the Swayambhu Linga protected itself by making the banyan tree grow around it as a protective cave. Being called by the pull of all his previous incarnations' efforts and aspirations, the Supreme Pontiff is reviving that very Adi Kailasa by reinstalling the Swayambhu Linga and the deities of Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti. The Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Kalpa Vriksha is the very body of Paramashiva as it grew from his very Samadhi. Every incarnation of the Supreme Pontiff, beginning from Arunagiri Yogeshwara, had a connection to this banyan tree. Devi Meenakshi had come to this banyan tree when she conquered all 8 directions of Bharatvarsha. Under this very tree, Paramashiva revealed the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra to Devi Parashakti. This tree is the symbol of the lineage of reincarnations that leads to the 1008th incarnation today as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let us now offer our worship to the Utsava Vigraha of our beloved Bhagavan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, in the Alankaram of Guru Murti and as the reviver of the Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetham.
Hamsabhyam parivritta kamalair divyer jagatkaranair Vishwotkirnamaneka deha nilayehe Swachandamaatmechaya Tadyotam padashambhavam tu charanam Deeptankoragrahinam Pratyakshakshara vigraham Gurupadam Dhyayed vibhum shashvatam. Om Dhurati Dhurvadhurvantam Dhuratayo Sman Dhuraditam Dhurvayam Vayam Dhurvamas Devanamasi Sasnitamam Apritamam Jushtatamam Vanhitamam Devahutamam Ahritamasi Havirdhanam Drigum Haswahwa Mitrasya Tvachakshusha Prekshirma Bhirma Samrithamatwahigum Shri Sarvadeva Devi Sarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashiwaya Namaha. Dhupamaghrapayaami. Om Uddipya Svajatavedopaghranirimma Vashutamavajivanam Chadisho Disha Mano Hivunsi Jatavedo Gamasvam Purusham Jagate Abhibhyadagnaagahi Shriya Bhaparipataya. Shri Sarvadeva Devi Sarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashiwaya Namaha. Deepam Sandarshayami. ते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माधीर्ण सन्तोषधीः मधुरक्तमुतोषसि मधुपत्पार्थिवगुम्रजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुवागुमस्तु सूर्यः भवन्तु नः मधु सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमेश्वराय नमः। अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। राजाधिराजाय प्रसह्य साहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे कामकाय मह्यम् कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि। रक्षान्धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय निस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधा प्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूल प्रकृतिरूपाय काल काल स्वरूपिणे श्री कैलास प्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलास प्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलास प्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगप्रदाय पट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् त्वं स्मृतमहं धन्य मम प्राणमहेश्वर गंगाधर नामे
உலகையே ஆள வந்த நித்யானந்தன் காவியமா ஆக்கிட்டாரு. அப்படியா? 7 கடல் தான். வருகிற நாள் எல்லாம் வளமாக வாழணும், இருக்கிற நாள் எல்லாம் நமக்காக மாத்தணும். அதுக்கு இப்போது நாம் என்ன செய்யணும்? தேரிலேறி ஞானம் என்னும் போரில் வென்றா மனித குலம் வாசம்தான் நமக்கு தந்துருச்சி சிவவாசம்தான். சைவங்களாய் உலகை மாற்றிடணும், சக உயிரிடமும் உரையாடிடணும், 3ஆம் கண்ணை திறக்க கட்டிடணும், பூலோக
நீதானையா கடலாண்டி இருந்தாலும் உயிர் நீயா கைலாய மகராசன் நீதானையா கடலாண்டி இருந்தாலும் உயிர் நீயா
நாளெல்லாம் நமக்காக மாத்தணும் அதுக்கு இப்போது நாம் என்ன செய்யணும் நித்யானந்தரின் சொல் கேட்டு நடக்கணும் மனிதராய் பிறந்த நம்ம எல்லாம் மீட்டெடுத்தா நம்ம எல்லாம் காக்க வந்தா ஊருதான் கண்டு வைக்கும் இவருக்கு தான் உலகமே கண்டு வைக்கும் சுத்தி போடுங்கடி வருகிற நாளெல்லாம் வளமாக வாழணும் இருக்கிற நாளெல்லாம் நமக்காக மாத்தணும் அதுக்கு இப்போது நாம் என்ன செய்யணும் நித்யானந்தரின்
திரிகுணரஹிதம் சத்குரும் தம் நமாமி. Nithyanandam, we welcome all of you on the 14th day of the Nithyanandotsavam, the 45th Jayanti celebration of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and on the 18th anniversary of the Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Paramashivam. It is with extreme pride, honor and gratitude that I am standing here on this very land, the Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Paramashivam, established by the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva himself, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. The Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Paramashivam was established on the 1st of January to the 5th of January 2003 under and on the sacred land of the over 1,000-year-old sacred banyan tree, the Kalabhaiarava. Under this very banyan tree, Adi Dakshinamurti revealed the Agamas to Paramashiva and the Saptarishis when they were living nearby Ramanagara at that time. And the Swayambhu Linga, the self-emerged Linga, emerged in this very spot under the sacred banyan tree and was worshipped directly by Bhagavan Sri Rama. And it was under this very sacred banyan tree that Bhagavan Sri Rama imparted the Mukti-Upanishad, the essence of the 108 Upanishads, to Sri Hanuman. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, consecrated this very Swayambhu Linga in the Nithyanandeswara Paramashiv Devalaya in the Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Paramashivam on the 1st of January 2007. This Kalpavriksha banyan tree is the physical consecration performed by Paramashiva himself of the metaphysical Kalpavriksha in Kailasa, which is described in the Kanikagama Purvapada, verse 1. Kailasa dakshine shringe nanascharya samanvite pravriddhavata vrikshotha chaya channeti vishrite Vyaghra charma paridhane pidhe ratnopashobhite devadanava gandharva siddha vidyadharadivihi. In 2002, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had a vision of this sacred banyan tree as the hub of the establishment of the worldwide mission, Kailasa, the revival of the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. Let us now watch the divine Leela of how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revived and re-established this beautiful ecosystem under the sacred Kalabhaiarava. Shri Pratap Rao, the head of the aristocratic family of Shri Sajan Rao of Mysore, used to go to his land every day to worship Bhagwan Munishwara under the spread banyan tree. Om Mauna Vyakya Prakatita Parakamadarpam Yuvanam Varshishtante Vasadrishiganai Rabhyatam Brahmanishtai Acharyetram Karakalita Chinmudramanandamurtim Swatmaramam Pudita Vadanam Dakshinamurti Mide. One day in 1969, Sri Radhakrishna Swamiji, a great saint from Tamil Nadu, visited Sri Pratap Rao and told him that this place will soon be world famous and blessed him. After this divine prediction, Pratap Rao had the darshan of Bhagwan Munishwara walking physically under the banyan tree. And on one occasion, he saw the whole tree light up at night. One night, while sleeping, Sri Pratap Rao had the darshan of Bhagwan Adi Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti told him, I, Paramashiva, have incarnated as a young Swami and have come back to revive and re-establish this Pitha and blessed him. At the same time, many miles away, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had the vision of the sacred banyan tree and went in search of it. The next morning, Pratap Rao woke up feeling fresh and blissful and shared his divine vision with Sri Shantivira Mahaswami, the head of the Kollara Matha, who saw in his own divine vision and confirmed to him that the young Swami was the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Existence orchestrated the first darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for Pratap Rao, who immediately recognized the Supreme Pontiff and requested him to come and bless the land with his divine presence. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism accompanied him to his land and confirmed that the sacred Kalpavriksha is none other than the one that he had in his vision. Without a second thought, Pratap Rao offered the whole land at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. After receiving the land, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducted a Bhumi Puja for requesting Mother Earth's blessings for the construction to begin. Then the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism laid the first brick as the foundation stone for the Kailasa Nithyanandotsavam. After which, he blessed the group of devotees who had gathered for the event for their prayers to get fulfilled. He then led them into a small meditation process for the experience of Advaita. And then gave the spiritual discourse and enlightened the disciples. And there started the journey of the Kailasa Nithyanandotsavam, from a bare piece of land into an enlightened ecosystem for millions of disciples to experience the happening of the avatar. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the form of a dance. This dance brings out the Ananta Kalyana Gunas and describes Paramashiva and how he plays his divine Leelas. So let us now watch this dance performed by our Kalasa Manitya Virajananda.
Nityapurishvara Nithyananda Nityapurishvara Nithyananda 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 Nityapurishvara Nithyananda Nityapurishvara Nithyananda 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 अरुणाचलेश्वर आनंदमय रूप गंगजटाधर ओंकारं भव अरुणाचलेश्वर आनंदमय रूप गंगजटाधर ओंकारं भव परमनित्यादुत्तर भवसागर
மனிதகுலோ மீட்டெடுத்தா நமையெல்லாம் காத்தவங்க வந்துருச்சி கைலாசம்தான் தந்துருச்சி சிவவாசம்தான் வந்துருச்சி கைலாசம்தான் நமக்கு தந்துருச்சி சிவவாசம்தான் வந்துருச்சி கைலாசம்தான் தந்துருச்சி சிவவாசம்தான் வந்துருச்சி கைலாசம்தான் நமக்கு தந்துருச்சி சிவவாசம்தான் சைவங்களாய் உலகை மாற்றிடணும் சக உயிரிடமும் உரையாடிடணும் மூன்றாம் கண்ணை திறக்க கட்டிடணும் பூலோக ஈசன் போல் வாழ்ந்திடணும் சொன்னாரு நம் நித்யானந்தா கைலாசா மட்டும்தான் நமக்கான சொந்தம் இதுதானே சொன்னாரு நம் நித்யானந்தா கைலாசா மட்டும்தான் நமக்கான சொந்தம் மனிதகுலா
ஆயிரம் ஜென்மங்கள் இருந்தாலும் அவரின் பாதம் படித்திடுவோம் கைலாய வாசம் காவி மனம் வீசும் மனித உடல் தாண்டி கடவுள் மொழி பேசும் நீரானையா கடலாண்டி இருந்தாலும் உயிரியா கைலாய மகராசன் நீரானையா கடலாண்டி இருந்தாலும் உயிரியா
வருகிற நாள் எல்லாம் வளமாக வாழணும் இருக்கிற நாள் எல்லாம் நமக்காக மாத்தணும் அதுக்கு இப்போது நாம் என்ன செய்யணும்.
The next is a song which leads us into the infinite ocean of bliss just by chanting the Guru's name. One can experience Advaita and Paramashivoham. So let us all come together to sing this Nama Sankirtanam and dive into the infinite ocean of bliss. Ananda, 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 Paramashiva. 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 Nithyananda, oh Nithyananda, oh Nithyananda, oh Nithyananda, oh Kailasa Vasa, oh Nithyananda, oh Kailasa Vasa, oh Nithyananda. Ananda, 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 Paramashiva. 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 Nithyananda, oh Nithyananda, oh Nithyananda, oh Nithyananda, oh Kailasa Vasa, oh Nithyananda, oh Kailasa Vasa, oh Nithyananda. Nithyananda మీరు రండి కైలాసపురము పోతామా. నిత్యానంద మీరు రండి కైలాసపురము పోతామా. భక్తులరా మీరు రండి నిత్యానందని సేవిద్దామా. భక్తులరా మీరు రండి నిత్యానందని సేవిద్దామా. నిత్యానంద, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ కైలాసవాస, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ కైలాసవాస, ఓ నిత్యానంద. ఆనంద, 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 ఆనంద పరమశివ. 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 నిత్యానంద, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ కైలాసవాస, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ కైలాసవాస, ఓ నిత్యానంద. అక్కడ ఉండే నిత్యానందరు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు. అక్కడ ఉండే నిత్యానందరు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు. ఇక్కడ ఉండి హృదయము లోపల వెలుగుతున్నారు. ఇక్కడ ఉండి హృదయము లోపల వెలుగుతున్నారు. ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ కైలాసవాస, ఓ నిత్యానంద, ఓ కైలాసవాస, ఓ నిత్యానంద. ఆనంద, 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 ఆనంద పరమశివ. ఆనంద, 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 ఆనంద పరమశివ. The next song we'll be singing is a small Marathi bhajan composed by Kailasa's Nithyananda Vidya Gurukul Balasans, and just by singing the Nama Sankirtanam on the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism enables one to experience the state, space, powers, being and superconsciousness of Paramashiva. So let us all now enjoy the Nama Sankirtanam, a repetition of the divine name of our beloved Ammayappan. Kalavela Nama Ucharita Nahi, Kalavela Nama Ucharita Nahi, Kalavela Nama Ucharita Nahi, Kalavela Nama Ucharita Nahi, Tohi Paksha Pahi, Udharati, Udharati, 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 Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Nithyananda Nama Sarva Dosha Harana, 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 Jada Jeeva Dharana Harayaga Harayaga, 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 Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nama Sangha Jipaya Namaji, 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 Upamadhya Devaji Konavani Konavani, Upamadhya Devaji Konavani Konavani, Upamadhya Devaji Konavani Konavani, Upamadhya Devaji Konavani Konavani, Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva, Nithyananda Sangha Jala Hara Bhaja, 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 Purada Kailasa Magasopa Magasopa, Purada Kailasa Magasopa Magasopa, Purada Kailasa Magasopa Magasopa, Purada Kailasa Magasopa Magasopa, Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare 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 Nithyananda Hare Paramashiva Hare. We have one more offering to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This bhajan invokes innate connection with our beloved Ammayappan. It burns all the accumulated karmas and replaces it with Paramashiva's auspicious blessings of attaining his divine abode, Kailasa. So let all of us come together to express our love and gratitude at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, our beloved Swamiji. Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Sadguruve, Guru Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Sadguruve. 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 Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Sadguruve, பாடிடுவோ நம் பாதங்களை கிருஷ்ணவழி தேடிடுவோ. Nithyananda, Sadguruve, பாடிடுவோ நம் பாதங்களை கிருஷ்ணவழி தேடிடுவோ. கைலாசத்தில் நாம் எல்லோரும் கூடிடுவோ, நம் பரமசிவனின் அருள் தேடிடுவோ. கைலாசத்தில் நாம் எல்லோரும் கூடிடுவோ, நம் பரமசிவனின் அருள் தேடிடுவோ. Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Sadguruve, Guru Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Sadguruve. 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 Nithyananda, Sadguruve, பாடிடுவோம் நம் பாவங்களை கிருஷ்ணவழி தேடிடுவோம். Nithyananda, Sadguruve, பாடிடுவோம் நம் பாவங்களை கிருஷ்ணவழி தேடிடுவோம். கைலாசத்தில் நாம் எல்லாம் கூடிடுவோம், கண்ட பரமசிவனின் அருள் தேடிடுவோம். கைலாசத்தில் நாம் எல்லாம் கூடிடுவோம், கண்ட பரமசிவனின் அருள் தேடிடுவோம். Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Sadguruve, Guru Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Sadguruve. 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 Nithyananda, Sadguruve, பாடிடுவோம் நம் பாவங்களை கிருஷ்ணவழி தேடிடுவோம். Nithyananda, Sadguruve, பாடிடுவோம் நம் பாவங்களை கிருஷ்ணவழி தேடிடுவோம். கைலாசத்தில் நாம் எல்லோரும் கூடிடுவோம், கண்ட பரமசிவனின் அருள் தேடிடுவோம். கைலாசத்தில் நாம் எல்லோரும் கூடிடுவோம், கண்ட பரமசிவனின் அருள் தேடிடுவோம். Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Sadguruve, Guru Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Sadguruve. 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 Nithyananda, Sadguruve, பாடிடுவோம் நம் பாவங்களை கிருஷ்ணவழி தேடிடுவோம். Nithyananda, Sadguruve, பாடிடுவோம் நம் பாவங்களை கிருஷ்ணவழி தேடிடுவோம். கைலாசத்தில் நாம் எல்லோரும் கூடிடுவோம், கண்ட பரமசிவனின் அருள் தேடிடுவோம். conclude this Darbar offering at the feet of our beloved Swamiji on this auspicious occasion. We thank everyone for joining us in this Darbar, and we would like to offer our love and gratitude at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Thank you, Nithyananda.
வருகிற நாளெல்லாம் வளமாக வாழணும், இருக்கிற நாளெல்லாம் நமக்காக மாத்தணும். அதுக்கு இப்போது நாம் என்ன செய்யணும்? நித்யானந்தரின் சொல் கேட்டு நடக்கணும். மனிதராய் பிறந்த நம்ம எல்லாம் காக்கத்தான் கைலாசா என்னும் புது உலக கொடுத்து பகவானே வந்திருக்கா. மனித ரூபம் பூண்டிருக்கா. தர்மம் என்னும் தேரிலேறி ஞானம் என்னும் போரில் வென்றா. மனித குலம் மீட்டெடுத்தா நம்ம எல்லாம் காக்க வந்தா. வந்துருச்சு கைலாசம்தான், தந்துருச்சு சிவவாசம்தான். வந்துருச்சு கைலாசம்தான், நமக்கு தந்துருச்சு சிவவாசம்தான்.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, I offer my humble obeisance, my humble pranam at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And I welcome each and every one of you who is joining us from all over the world, now here and today, tuning in with us at this time from different time zones, from different backgrounds, as well as all of the celebrated Kailasians who are joining with us from around the world in all of the de facto spiritual embassies and all of the devalayas, the annalayas, the goshalas, gurukuls, and each of you who is also joining us from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Once again, welcome to every single one of you as we are joining together and beginning the most festive season, the Nithyanandotsavam, the eternal celebration of the Avatar's advent onto planet Earth. Today, we are having a packed schedule on the first day of the Nithyanandotsavam, the celebration of the Avatar's advent on planet Earth 45 years ago, as the universe had gotten prepared, completely aligned everything, and the cosmos orchestrated the greatest happening on planet Earth at this very time 45 years ago today. So get ready, as we are having a completely packed schedule. Right now, we're going to be beginning the most auspicious Kalabhaiarava Bhava Samadhi Darshan program, with which you will be able to experience oneness, Kalabhaiavoham, with Kalabhairava himself. And then we are also going to be entering into subsequently the Kalpataru Darshan, where Bhagwan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is going to be gracing with the Kalpataru Darshan for Kailasa in Los Angeles. And for all of the devotees from the greater Los Angeles area who have gathered together online and as well as physically in the Kailasa in Los Angeles temple, are all coming together and are all attending this Kalpataru program, and Swamiji is bestowing on us the Kalpataru Darshan. And as many of you might have remembered, felt nostalgic about this most auspicious and most special Kalpataru Darshan, it's such a great way to begin the Nithyanandotsava celebrations today. Following the Nithyanandotsava celebrations, following the Kalpataru Darshan, we will then be beginning the Nithyanandotsava celebration, the Nithyananda Brahmotsavam, which is a 10-day festival called Nithyanandotsava, celebrating, it's a 21-day festival celebrating Bhagwan as he has come down on planet Earth. And we'll be celebrating 10 days before the 28th of January, which is the Jayanti day, the Avatar Dinotsava day, and also 10 days after. So that is totally 21 days of complete celebration, of literally just being in the bliss of celebration and celebrating the presence of the Avatar among each and every one of us. Now, after the Nithyanandotsava celebrations for today, we are going to be beginning with the Dvajarohanam during the Nithyanandotsava celebrations, which is the flag hoisting of the most festive and celebratory special flag for Swamiji himself. And that flag will be hoisted in the Kailasa Sarvajnapeetham as well as temples across the world today. And after that flag is hoisted, it is a declaration to the world that we are inviting Bhagwan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, into our hearts and into our environment everywhere, in the temples there where we are celebrating his Jayanti. And as well, after that, we are also going to be having the Maheshwara Puja. And this is also another very, very auspicious ritual offered for the departed souls. And now you can, if you'd like to have the Kalpataru Darshan, which is, we'll be explaining a little bit later on in today's program, but if this is something that you are interested in, you can await the announcements for the next Kalpataru Darshan Swamiji is giving globally on the 25th of December. And as well, you can stay tuned throughout today morning's program until the very last, until Maheshwara Puja ends. Swamiji will be gracing and accepting the Maheshwara Puja offerings from participants around the world. So we have a packed day ahead of us on this very auspicious first day of the Nithyanandotsava celebrations. Now let us begin the program with the Kalabhaiaravoham program, experiencing oneness with Kalabhairava. It is very auspicious to be able to worship Kalabhairava on the day that we are celebrating the beginning of Nithyanandotsava, as it is Kalabhairava's energy himself that descended, and it's on the Bhairava Jayanti that the Avatar's advent happened. So 45 years ago today. And it is through the very Kalabhairava deity in Tiruvannamalai, in the birthplace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, that the advent of the most powerful superconscious energy was facilitated to enter into the human form. So having oneness and experiencing oneness with Kalabhairava on this extremely auspicious occasion is a very powerful process to, as the Avatar had been born at this time, to literally be able to become a channel of oneness with the Avatar as well. So now let's begin with the Kalabhairavoham program, where you will be manifesting the state, space, powers, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Kalabhairava through Kalabhairava Bhava Samadhi Darshan, manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Today, in the course of the next 4 hours, you will be able to understand what is pain and suffering in the ways that you've never understood before. You'll understand who is Kalabhaiarava, the principles of Kalabhaiarava, how to go beyond pain and suffering, powerful cognitions to empower yourself. Finally, you'll have the darshan and the diksha of Kalabhaiarava manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. So let us first glimpse into who is Kalabhaiarava, the ferocious form, the deity that represents an ideology and represents and embodies time. Kalabhaiavoham is a Sanskrit word which means I am Kalabhairava. In today's program, you will be experiencing the principles of Kalabhairava, Kalabhairava's state, which is the pure unclutched state, Kalabhairava's space, which is the space of completion, Kalabhairava's powers, which is the extraordinary Shaktis, and Kalabhairava's being, which is radiating the Tyaga of Paramashiva. And this program will be taught as per the Hindu scriptures. We will be learning all the principles, everything, all the 4 padas as it is presented in the Agamas. That is the Kriya Pada, which raises the electromagnetic force of your existence and connects you with Paramashiva. The Charya Pada, the lifestyle of living enlightenment. The Jiva, self, connecting with all the dimensions of the world. The Yoga Pada, which is raising your Kundalini and connecting with Paramashiva. And the Jnana Pada, which is bringing Paramashiva in your being and making him manifest in you. Yes. And now how can you exactly achieve this today? One is by listening, by internalizing, by manifesting the powerful cognitions, and through the darshan and diksha. Now, today we are going to be experiencing what is known as the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. What exactly is that? Samadhi means one with the source, and Bhava means attitude or aspect. The Bhava Samadhi means being one with the source through a certain aspect. And the aspect or the bhava that you choose through that bhava, through being one with the source or samadhi, is bhava samadhi. And knowing this aspect is the ultimate, the adi. And being in oneness or sama with that is also bhava samadhi. Now, there's fundamental points behind the science of bhava samadhi darshan. First, the divine cosmic beings are real. They manifest from the state of Kailasa, the enlightened time zone, and through deities and incarnations. And the deities are known as Archavataras, and the incarnations are known as Nijavataras. The Bhava Samadhi Darshan awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. Awakening of the Kundalini Shakti through us is like the third eye awakening, and gives us the ability to have remote vision, the ability to scan anyone's body, the ability of levitation, teleportation, and materialization. This influx of superconscious energy also visibly slows down the aging process and improves immunity to disease. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform our lives. And the Bhava Samadhi Darshan allows one to experience the formless in a way that we can deeply understand and relate with. Having darshan, or even having a glimpse, brings lasting transformation, cleansing lifetimes of karmas, and raising you to the next level of superconscious breakthrough. It's just like hitting a reset button on your very being. You can experience the Bhava Samadhi Darshan to discover the extraordinary possibilities and quantum jump from man to superhuman. Yes, and during the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, a physiological phenomenon is occurring inside of our brain. Our neurons are mirroring that of the avatar. Mirror neurons activate and process all the observed movements or information of the avatar just by seeing, and without the physical act of imitation. That is, our entire body silently and without movement recreates what is happening distances far away, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar. And now, we had a brief introduction to what we're going to be experiencing today. Now let's see who has literally given this as a gift to the whole world, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And this is just a glimpse of the contributions and the life of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. In order to introduce to those of you who may not know, who is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism? The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva, as per Hinduism, recognized by his predecessors who are enlightened masters and adepts, and one of the most powerful beings in the 21st century. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities as a lifestyle for humanity. And as well, among the contributions of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji has revived the most ancient kingdoms, including being ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvagnapitam, the incumbent emperor of the Suryavamsa Surangi Samrajyam, the present 293rd Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam or pontiff of the Kailasa Ornata Shamala Pita Sarvagnapitam, and the present Mahamandaleshwar or Supreme Akada, the largest apex monastic order. And as well, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the present 23rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Dharmamukti Svargapuram Adiyam, and today elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 Hindu leaders in 2015. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism today is revered and respected as the teacher of Hinduism, the most prolific, viewed, read, and watched author, and has authored over 300 books and 10,000 articles in 3 languages, which is English, Tamil, and Sanskrit, and then translated into subsequent 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. With over 20 million copies of these books, articles sold, read, and downloaded, and over 10,000 hours of discourses enriched and enriching 1 billion people digitally, and as well respected as the commentators of all the sacred scriptures, including the Upanishad, the Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, the Yoga Sutras, the Ashtavakra Gita, and the Jain Sutras. And as well, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is honored as a leader of Hinduism, the most awarded, internationally recognized Hindu leader with recognition even from the United States Senate as well as the United States House of Representatives, the reviver of the 108 ancient sampradayas, including the Rudrakanyas and Rudras, the Bhairavas and Bhairavis, the Sannyasis, the establisher of the largest Hindu university, Kailasa Nithyananda Hindu University in the world with satellite campuses in 150 countries, the establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa enlightenment ecosystems, and the founder and reviver of over 100 Sarvagnapitas, the collector of the largest Hindu library with over 1 million scriptures, 1 million books, and over 20 million digital books. So now this brings us to a conclusion of this segment, the introduction to today's Kalabhaiarava program. Let's now immediately get into the next segment, which is the power of body scanning. Now, if you would like to have a body scan, you can go ahead and comment right now, as we are going to be going into the next segment, which is going into all of the various powers that Swamiji has revived and is gifting to each and every one of us as a manifestation of the most super conscious energy inside of us. And we're going to be understanding the science behind the power manifestation, a little bit more about powers, and also what is the difference between Shaktis and Siddhis, and also see exactly what is the power of body scanning. If you already know what it is, then and you came here for the purpose, then of course you can go ahead and comment now in YouTube. in order to get and receive a live body scan. And if you are not a member of Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel, please do become a member, and then you'll be able to see the comment section and participate in the comments. And now you can go ahead and comment if you'd like for the body scan, and we'll be right back with you after a quick break.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service, helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything.
Nithyanandam, welcome back after that quick break. Now, I'm sure many of you have had the experience where you've gone to the doctor. The doctor says, gives all your symptoms, has all of your information, and they give you a solution. But somehow, though the solution has given, you got the medicines, and you've done exactly as what the doctor said, somehow something is still not quite right inside of you. And the issue that you had still not resolved, but you're not maybe willing to take more medicines or try to find other solutions. Perhaps you will want a deeper solution that delves into not just your physical body, but all 7 layers of your body and your existence itself. In this segment, you'll be able to have that experience. If you'd like to have a body scan, where the Nithyananda Gurukul Balasans and the Nithyananda Yogis will be able to scan exactly the different diseases, the bodily issues and everything that that you are going through right now and provide a spiritual solution for you, then you can go ahead and comment right now. Of course, this is in no way a representative or a equivalent for the directions of a medical professional, but this is something that can give you a different experience entirely for a spiritual solution. Now, the Balasans, the Nithyananda yogis, and the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will be demonstrating this power for each and every one of you. And you'll be able to see, even just live amongst the viewers itself, in the comments, how exactly this works. In today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of us will be receiving the initiation into the third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessings and the grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We will be manifesting the powers of third eye as well as the power of Mahima. And the power of third eye is the third eye is the cosmic browsing center, located between the brows, which upon initiation, one can effortlessly express powers and see through the third eye, just as you would through two eyes. So let us understand, for any of you who might be new, what are these Shaktis? Manifesting powers or Shaktis, as described in the Vedas and Agamas, are described as a system, a method, and a science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are divine and you need to manifest divine, not that you are a man and you need to reach divine. Here the foundation is, you are Paramashiva, your unmanifest recognizes that you are Paramashiva, even if you have not yet manifested it. Understand that is why what Paramashiva is revealing through this body and through this system, through this methodology, any samyama you do on powerful cognitions, you manifest only Shaktis, powers, not Siddhis. So, but what exactly are the differences between Shaktis and Siddhis? Shaktis express from the space of enlightenment, while Siddhis are powers that manifest from the tapas or penance, and Shaktis are a side effect of feeling connection with the divine or a high integrity with the Guru. And Shaktis are the source of enlightenment, while Siddhis are on the path towards enlightenment. And a couple more differences between Shaktis and Siddhis. Now we'll see. Yes. Once again, if you'd like to, you can comment if you'd like to have a body scan in the comment section. And also, if you are not a member yet of Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel, then I encourage each and every one of you to become a member today. And you'll be able to request a body scan, participate in the chat, even ask questions during the live satsang, and receive the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism when Swamiji is live. Yes, so here are a couple more differences between Shaktis and Siddhis. One, the Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through the ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way with the official initiation from the avatar. And Shaktis are permanent, while Siddhis are not necessarily permanent, and Siddhis might even divert you from enlightenment. Yes, and what is the source of these Shaktis? Paramashiva. The Paramashiva is the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging, beyond time, space, form, and causality. As a fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or 5 cosmic acts of Srishti, creation, Sthiti, sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Trobhava, pulling out of delusion, and Anugraha, liberating grace for all living beings. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva and representative of Paramashiva and the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. Ever since the beginning of the civilization, Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been a cradle of enlightened beings in highly advanced sciences. It was where the science of enlightenment and powers that was lived and taught as a lifestyle. For the first time in the modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking and never accomplished way before. Yes, and you're seeing here the Guru Parampara. The knowledge and science of manifesting these Shaktis are passed down from one generation to the next through Diksha or initiation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, recognized as an incarnation from the very birth itself, was trained and taught to these sciences to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science from power manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Yoga, Sri Vidya, yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, Shastra, and science of Aushadha, Advaita, Bhakti Yoga, Paramashiva Jnana, and Paramashiva Vijnana. Now, how do we exactly awaken these Shaktis inside of us? Every ultimate truth or jnana mapped into your consciousness manifests this possibility and power of every being, prajnana. Yes. And there is the Shastra Pramana, the Apta Pramana, the Atma Pramana, and the Sakshi Pramana, as well as the Pratyaksha Pramana. These are the science of power manifestation, how they are authenticated, and these are the four aspects of evidences that authenticate the science of power manifestation. So the Shastra Pramana is the eternal, unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. The Apta Pramana is the experience and results of the authorities of Hinduism and the Vedic rishis and scientists who time-tested and verified these sciences. The Atma Pramana is the personal account of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Pratyaksha Pramana is the scientific or empirical evidence made off of observation. Here you can see the Atma Pramana and the Pratyaksha Pramana as well. The next slide, please. Yes. And the Vedagamas is a living applied science. Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus. And Vedas are pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology, the applied science is expanded. Vedas and Agamas, Vedagamas are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. A reference cited from these Shastra Pramanas or source scriptures is called the Shastra Pramana. Yes, so now let's just get into the power of body scanning. Let's see exactly how the power of body scanning works and how we are going to be able to participate in it today. Yes. So first, let's chant the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning. Like I said, in this power of body scanning, one awakens the ability to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and provide solutions from the third eye. And again, the Shastra Pramana says, Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tatvani yane nilayam dhadvante vyajjate para. It means Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, the Swadeha, or the whole universe, simultaneously consist of essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source called Paramashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts and the ultimate universal divine power. Paradevi is revealed and the supreme power is manifested. And the Atma Pramana from the life of a Siddha is for the power of body scanning is here. Teriyar was a Siddha, one of the most prominent disciples of Agastya Muni. One day a man was suffering from a severe headache. He came to Agastya Muni for healing. Agastya Muni uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small tere, or type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. And Agastya Muni immediately instructs Teriyar, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. After the surgery is completely successful, the person is healed and cured of the headache. So like this, in our history, there have been thousands of references of the body scanning, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is today reviving in such a grand scale. And of course, also there's the Atma Pramana, the account of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has described how from a very young age, from the birth itself, Swamiji has been manifesting this power of body scanning. But in 2019, Swamiji revealed that when Swamiji had the multi-compound fracture, Swamiji had done body scanning and the doctors had actually seen inside their body when they had done a scan that there was heavy metal poisoning that had happened to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism without anyone's knowledge. And when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had done the scan, he saw the balances that need to come from all the imbalances there, and Swamiji had been able to recover completely and detoxify his whole body, and also use allopathy to verify all of the findings. And that's why today body scanning is a legitimate power, and it is authenticated by all four of the pramanas: the Sakshi Pramana, the Apta Pramana, the Atma Pramana, and the Sakshi Pramana, and the Pratiksha Pramana. So yes, with this, now we're going to come to a conclusion of this introduction to the demonstration of extraordinary Shaktis. Yes, as you can see here, Swamiji is giving his own testimony or his own sharing of the time when he had had a multiple compound hand fracture. And of course, we also know that Swamiji had expressed the power of Shushadha, being completely free from pain. So, yes.
We get you help. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service, helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness, we can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home, without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model communities. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. all powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together. Be alive, somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within the next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashiva will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want
Nithyanandam, welcome back. So now we're going to enter into the power of body scanning, and I will be scanning anyone who would like. And once again, if you'd like to have a body scan, you can request in the comment section. Sir Aya Andreas Kalpinas has requested for a body scan. So I'll now be scanning with my third eye. What Swamiji reveals or what the third eye shows, I'll be sharing with you. And I'd like to just share that first what I'll be doing is chanting the Mahavakya, deeply connecting to Swamiji and deeply falling into the space of oneness with Swamiji, and then being able to see whatever the third eye is showing. So at that point, I'll be able to see. Sometimes I'll be able to see in the form of that person's organ, or I'll be able to see like in my body. I'll be able to feel exactly where a certain ailment or something is happening, or I'll be able to, or I'll be kind of having an intuition or some kind of revelation, or I'll be able to literally be able to see in front of my eyes where exactly that problem is. So that is a little bit about how it works. Now we'll enter into the body scanning, and I'll be chanting the Mahavakya first and scanning, and then I'll be sharing, and you can confirm if that is correct, or if you relate with it, or if you are able to connect with that particular part. So I'll be scanning Aya first, and then if anyone would like to comment and ask for a body scan further, we'll go on with the next people. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Yes. So Andrea, so yeah, what I was able to see are several different things. And once again, I'd like to tell that any of the guidance or what's told during the body scan is not an equivalent or a replacement for guidance of a doctor or a medical professional. So you can feel free to consult your medical professional before you go ahead and do what the body scan reveals or what the third eye shows. So what I saw for Andrea's PNS area is that first, that as wherever he is right now, I saw that it is extremely cold temperatures, and of course, most of the world is in winter time right now. So, but where you are right now, extremely cold temperatures, and because of that, I saw that there's a lot of dry eyes, and you're feeling having like your eyes are many times like you're blinking back. Many times you feel tired without knowing that why you're feeling tired, but it's because there's a lot of strain on your eyes. And your eyes also, I saw that there are I saw like literally I saw many times like you would be just blinking back, and sometimes it's like sometimes you'll just feel like you'll start having water in your eyes without you even knowing. And also sometimes you will have dry eyes, as in like you'll feel as if your eyes are extremely dry, and you have to blink a lot. So I just saw that you have to drink a lot more water and ensure that you're drinking water, because of the dehydration, your eyes are not able to take the strain of like so much of input constantly. And I saw that most of the day that you are spending like on the computer or on your phone, or basically on a digital screen. Because of that, especially when you are spending time at night without any lights on and just seeing the screen, or if you are spending a long hours just staring at the screen, it does a lot for your eyes. So eyes especially, I saw there was more strain on, and other than that, I didn't see any other issues. Like I didn't see so much of any kind of ailment or disease or anything like that. I didn't see, just the eyes and how your eyes can sometimes be extremely strained, and that could be in the form of either you're feeling either dryness of the eyes, or feeling sometimes just randomly having tears in the eyes. And as well, I also saw that that strain on your eyes continuously is making it such that you're not able to stay awake for long hours also, because there is a continuous strain on your eyes. And so the solution for that, which I saw, is that you have to ensure that you're taking at least 5 times more water than you are right now. And you are continuously consuming water, and ensure that you're just having it at least until it starts getting warm. Your organs right now are just many of your organs are suffering due to the cold only, and that is why that's why this is happening to you. And because there's no water, you're not able to. There's so much of dryness on your skin, and so much of dryness that you'll feel in general, and your eyes are getting the heat of that effect. And other than that, I didn't see anything else that you had like an ailment or anything like that. Another kind of unique thing that I saw what the third eye revealed is that immediately when I closed my eyes, scanning for Aya, I immediately saw a scale that was upside down on one side, and on one side, right side up. And it just symbolizes a balance of the amount of water that is needed inside of you. So the balance of water, H2O, good old H2O, which is needed inside of you is completely off, and you need to kind of balance the scales and ensure that you are having more and more water, just so that the hydration is happening inside of you for all of your organs. And you'll see that after just a few weeks of doing this, you'll see not only are you able to have just a few weeks, just if you correct that balance, you'll see that it's not just your 2 eyes that are affected by this, but your third eye as well. And and you being able to even manifest powers, being able to connect deeply with Swamiji, this balance is required. It's actually a very, very spiritual, it's spiritually impacting you as well. So, but just this shift and understanding this cognition as well, you'll see how much it changes within just 1 or 2 weeks of just making sure that you are drinking more water, and of course come back to the powerful cognition of your connection, deep connection, feeling connection with Swamiji. So with this, now we're going to go on to the next segment, and we're coming to a conclusion of this segment in today's program. We'll be now entering into the next segment, which is for the Kalabhaiarava Bhava Samadhi Darshan. So
we get you health, we get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life, we get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
yes, welcome back. That was a pretty quick break, but let's go ahead and get started into the next segments of our program, as we have a very packed schedule today. So now let us understand the world today versus Kailasa today, as far as this Kalabhaiarava Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Today we are seeing the youth have, so this is showing us one aspect of how the world today is, what is the status of the world, and one of the crises that the whole world is attending to right now. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Kailasa, has provided for the last 27 years the spiritual solution. Kailasa's Nithyananda Hindu University is the world's largest Hindu university and has been continuously collecting, organizing, preserving, time capsuling, and decoding and reviving the 20 million source books of Hinduism, which have the solutions for depression, anxiety, including episodes of anger and worry, including solutions for all of the negative emotions and conflicts that you might feel on a day-to-day basis. Swamiji has revived this through more than 300 books and through the Nithyananda Hindu University. We also are seeing the number of troubled adults also increasing, where the whole world is going through a phase of extreme suffering, from rich to poor and young to old. And for this, there's also a solution for that, which Swamiji has brought to the world, the Sri Kailasa United Nations for Consciousness Studies and Practices over the past 27 years, which has been working towards empowering and enlightening adults with the greater sciences of Hinduism. Today, with the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, it has 10,000 de facto spiritual embassies across the world, bringing spiritual healing, empowerment, and enlightenment itself to the whole of mankind. We're also seeing that at least 356,000 in US alone people have died more than usual since the advent of COVID-19. But not all of these deaths are exactly related to COVID-19 or due to COVID-19. Many of them are suicide, many of them are accidents, many of them are preventable health risks. And having taken responsibility to spiritually heal the world of the pandemic, Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship, in collaboration with the Department of Human Services, has been offering the Maheshwara Puja twice a month for the departed souls who passed due to COVID, natural calamities, unnatural calamities, and devastations for the year 2020 until today. And through the Maheshwara Puja, the departed souls are offered completion and liberation through sacred rituals offered at the feet of the 1008th living incarnation of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And as well, today we are also going to be observing this Maheshwara Puja, so you can make sure that you're staying tuned until the end of today's program in order to receive all of various different darshans and witness the different offerings that Kailasa is providing. Now let's enter into the next segment where we're going to be understanding who is Kalabhaiarava. Kalabhaiarava is the Lord of Yama, as described in the Kathopanishad. Kalabhaiarava is the Lord of integrity and the Lord of justice. And Kalabhaiarava is one of the most powerful expressions of Paramashiva and easily accessible. The moment you call, he will be there, and that's the beauty of Kalabhaiarava. Kalabhaiarava gives you eternal life when you decide to be life positive. As time is energy on which all memories are stored, Kalabhaiarava is a cosmic record keeper. Anything happening gets to happen, you can just ask Kalabhaiarava and he will pull it out and give the whole record. Constantly contributing, sharing yourself, extremely loving is the smell of life positivity. That is the source of Kalabhaiarava. And the mood of your body, your mind, your physiology, your psychology, which keeps you in the now, plays a very important role in your whole life. If you keep the now with incompletions, that will continue forever. If you keep the now in completion and clarity, that will manifest forever. Kala does not meet your consciousness in the past or the future. Kala meets your consciousness in the now, in the present. That's why Kalabhaiarava is standing in the Kala Chakra. He is standing right in the middle, right where you meet the Kala Chakra, the wheel of time. Any simple act that you do without calculation, the strength you feel is Kalabhairava's strength. Use love as a strategy for your existence. The joy oozes out in your being is the strength of Kalabhairava. The simple act of giving love strengthens your Kala dimension. That is Kalabhairava's strength. And Kalabhairava is eternal compassion. All justice is delivered cosmically only from the pure space of love. Maintain intense space of love. Paramashiva will raise you to the space of being just and deliver justice to the world. And extreme authenticity makes you manifest Kalabhairava. One of the ways that Swamiji tells in order to manifest Kalabhairava is doing intense authentic yoga every single day. You can choose anytime you want. One Prathama Vinyasa Krama, all the 108 12 components sequence. First few days it might take 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, but later it'll become very easy and you can finish it off within 42 minutes. And at least one Prathama Vinyasa Krama every day will make Kalabhairava manifest through you. Kalabhairava breaks, destroys, burns all self-doubt, self-hatred, and self-denial. Even if you have not yet realized, Kalabhairava can manifest in you and make realization happen. That is the power of Kalabhairava. And Kalabhairava is the dimension of the universe where the universes, the multiverses happen, exist for zillions of years and dissolve spontaneously and instantly. He destroys negativity because of his love for life. Anyone radiates love for life becomes part of Kalabhairava. You achieve eternity. In every action,